Alright, moving along and talking about testing. Now as we just saw in the short response question and answers, they come with live feedback, and that is the bar graph that appears on the screen there. This graphical representation of the data is seen by the teacher and of course can be projected on data projector for students to see as well. You can analyze the results, and when we do a proper test, an actual test, you do have the ability to save results in HTML or XMLS formats. Okay, we might go through and have a look at one of these tests now. In our Survey and Assessment tab, we can upload the tests that we have made. We have a very simple test creator that we can use. Then we click on Conduct. We click the test. Might call it General Test. Okay, when I start the assessment, the students, I'll just minimize this so you can see it. The students will get, I'll put the teacher over here. The students will get a screen that comes up like this. The teacher gets this screen here. They start the assessment. The students get this test here. They can then work through their questions and give their answers simply by clicking on the questions and choosing their answers. As they're doing that, the teacher can be following each student's progress, and they can see how far each student has progressed through the test, and if they like, they can even take a little bit of a sneak peek at the students' answers so far. Okay, when the students have finished all of the test, I'll just go through to the end here. Hope I got these right. Okay, when they've finished them all, they can click on Finish. They're asked to confirm that they want to finish, and the teacher can then end the assessment and generate their report. Okay, so they'll be given a graphical representation of the questions and the test. They can then save that as a HTML file or an Excel file, and these images and the graphs will be also saved in that file. They can look at each question. For example, if I choose question 3, I can see for question 3 how all students answered the question, how many answered it correctly and how many answered it incorrectly. They can also then go into each student, and they can click on each student's name and look at that student individually and see how they answered those questions. Okay, and of course all of this data can be saved in HTML or Excel format.